What's going on, everybody? Josh Engleman for Awesemo.com, and I am back with my NBA DFS contenders on FanDuel for Wednesday, April 13th. And be sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so you know when everything goes live. Follow me on Twitter at Josh Engleman. Let me know in the comments who your favorite plays are, and then go sign up at No House Advantage using the promo code Awesemo. Get yourself $25 on that first deposit. Now we're rounding out the bottom of my top 10 with Brandon Ingram, Keldon Johnson, CJ McCollum, Herb Jones, and LaMelo Ball on the outside looking in. Who will be my favorites? My top 5 plays for today? Time to find out. In first at number 5, we've got PJ Washington. He's power forward, center eligible, 5K, projected for 28. The goal's 32. He's in the optimal lineup 47% of the time. I gave him 32 minutes. He's about a 0.9 fantasy point per minute guy, 15% usage, 11.5 points, 6 boards, 3 assists, 2 stocks. Pace neutral against Atlanta. I expect it to be relatively competitive. They're 5.5 point dogs, so anything can really happen here. I think PJ Washington just fits this matchup a little bit better. I do think it's possible that he plays a little bit more. I don't totally know how much they're going to go to Montrezl Harrell. We shall see. But Washington, I think, has a bit of upside here. Certainly has some downside. The stats do come down as he's playing alongside of the starters more frequently, but I do think that there's some upside in minutes. Staying with Charlotte, we go to Terry Rozier. He's point guard, shooting guard eligible, 6,700, projected for 38. The goal's about 38. He's in the optimal lineup 54% of the time. I think Rozier's just going to play 36 minutes or more. Their season is on the line here. 1.06 fantasy points per minute, 23% usage, 21 points, 5 boards, 5 assists, stock and a half, or at least something close to it. We kind of just know what Terry Rozier is. He's going to score a bit. He's going to do a little bit of rebounding, a little bit from an assist standpoint. He just kind of gets involved in the entire game. And I think that works at 6,700 when you know that the minutes are at the very least set in stone in the mid 30s and could go up around 40 if this game is ultra competitive. At number 3, we stay with Charlotte. We go to Miles Bridges. He's small forward eligible, 6,900. Projected for 38. The goal's 39. He's in the optimal lineup 54% of the time. I think he gets 36 minutes. I think he's got there a ton just from an offense/defense perspective. 1.05 fantasy points per minute, 21% usage, 20 points, 8 boards, almost 4 assists, a steal, a block. You can't really beat it here. So whether you're going to Bridges, Rozier, Washington, Ball, that's 4 straight Hornets. There's a reason for that. 1, it's a 2-game slate, and 2, they play fast and they're going to play big minutes. And number 2, we've got Trae Young, so we're finally switching teams. Point guard eligible, 10,100, projected for 51.5. The goal is 52. He's in the optimal lineup 55% of the time. I gave Trae 38 minutes. If you told me he played 40, I would believe it. 1.35 fantasy points per minute. Huge scoring and assist numbers. 31 real points on 34% usage. 11 assists, 4.5 boards, and a steal. The slight pace up spot against Charlotte. You're certainly not worried about the Hornets' defense at all. This matchup looks fantastic for Trae Young, other than the fact that the Hornets have been a little bit of a problem for Trae Young in the past. Now, before we get to that number 1 contender, one last reminder, please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so you know when everything goes live. Follow me on Twitter at Josh Engleman. Let me know in the comments who your favorite plays are, and then go sign up at No House Advantage using the promo code Awesemo. Your number 1 contender for today is Dejounte Murray, point guard, shooting guard eligible, 10,600, projected for 54.2. The goal is 54.2, and he is in the optimal lineup 57% of the time. I think he's going to play 38 minutes, or at least I hope that he can. I know he has been out with an illness as of late. 1.43 fantasy points per minute, 29% usage, 25 points, 9.5 rebounds, 9 assists, and 2.5 stocks. This guy does everything. He has closed out this season post Derek White with some really big time fantasy games, and I don't think today should be any different. They are favorites in this spot. They are, pace neutral here. I'm not really worried about anything that the Pelicans are bringing. All I know is that I want to roster Dejounte Murray, my number 1 contender for today. Alrighty, folks, that will do it. Those are my NBA DFS contenders on FanDuel for Wednesday, April 13th. There's a DraftKings and Yahoo version of this video around here somewhere. Check it out. Good luck tonight, everybody. Win some money. We're back again Friday morning for another edition of the Contenders.